Before we kick things off, we want to give some big shout-outs.
Thank you to our school administration for always supporting our band and helping us grow as musicians. Thank you to our parents and families. Your encouragement, patience, and support make a huge difference in helping us succeed. Thank you to Mr. Brown for being an awesome teacher, mentor, and backup whenever we need him. And a huge thank you to our custodians for helping set up and make sure that everything's ready for spring.
Let's give all of them a big round of applause.
Hello, my name is Wyatt Draven and I play tenor saxophone in the 6th grade band. Our first piece is Nighthawk. This piece has a mysterious and slightly sneaky feel, like something flying through the night. Listen for how the music creates that mood. Please enjoy Nighthawk. Hello, my name is Michael and I play the trombone in the 6th grade band. Our next piece is Blackbeard, inspired by the famous pirate. You'll hear strong rhythms and bold sounds that bring high seas to life. Please enjoy Blackbeard.
Hello, my name is Rylan Allen, and I play trumpet in the 6th grade band. Our next song is Any Way You Want It by Journey. This is a high-energy rock tune that you may recognize. Get ready for a fun and upbeat performance. Please enjoy Any Way You Want It.
My name is Brody, and I play baritone in the 6th grade band. Our next song is Star Wars, featuring some of the most famous music ever written for movies. Listen for the bold and powerful sounds that make this theme so exciting. Please enjoy Star Wars.
guys so much for coming out tonight. I'm Mrs. Brown, if I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you guys. Before we continue, I'm going to take a moment and recognize a couple of special groups of students. The first student I'm going to recognize is a student that competed in an optional competition back in March. It's called Solo Ensemble. It was in McFarland. It was on a Saturday. This student prepared a solo on his own. We had 18 total students from Beloit Turner Middle School attend this. Every student from Beloit got either a gold or a silver rating, which are the highest 2 ratings you can get. I want to acknowledge our one 6th grader that went out of his way to participate in that. If he could stand so we can give him a round of applause, Asriel Washington. All right, and next I want to recognize the students who volunteered their time and creativity to do introductions, create the artwork. We kind of have a little gallery walk up here that features all of the titles of all of the songs that we're playing this evening. They help bring the music to life in a special way. If you did an introduction or participated in the artwork, could you please stand so we can give you a round of applause? All right, and I'll turn it over to our student to announce our last song of the evening.
Hello, my name is Ave Young, and I play tenor saxophone in the 6th grade band. Our next piece is Storm Chasing. This music captures the excitement and intensity of chasing a storm. Listen for the fast notes and powerful moments throughout. You will even hear a siren in the middle of the piece. Please enjoy Storm Chasing.
Thank you so much for coming out supporting your 6th grade band. Students, have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Hello and welcome to the Beloit Turner 7th grade spring band concert.
We're so glad you're here to celebrate with us. My name is Liam, and I play trumpet in the 7th grade band.
My name is Hallis and I play clarinet in the 7th grade band.
Before we kick things off, we want to give some big shout-outs.
Thank you to our school's administration for always supporting our band and helping us grow as musicians.
Thank you you to our parents and families. Your encouragement, patience, and support makes a huge difference in helping us succeed.
Thank you to Mr. Brown for being an awesome teacher, mentor, and backup whenever we need him.
And a huge thank you to our custodians for helping set up and making sure everything's ready for tonight.
Let's give them all a big round of applause.
Hello, my name is Jalen Fox, and I play the tenor saxophone in the 7th grade band. Our first piece is Striker. This song is bold and energetic, with strong rhythms and exciting moments throughout. Listen for the powerful sound of the full band. Please enjoy Striker.
Hello, my name is Miley, and I play the alto saxophone in the 7th grade band. Our next song is called Jump Charge It. This piece is playful and creative, using fun rhythms and sounds that might remind you of making music out of everyday objects. Please enjoy Jump Charge It.
Lost Woods Fantasy. This music has a magical and mysterious feel, like exploring a hidden forest. Listen for the texture and colors in the sound. Please enjoy it, Lost Woods Fantasy.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey and I play baritone in the 7th grade band. Our next song is Jungle Dance. This piece is full of rhythm and energy, inspired by the sounds and movement of the jungle. Please enjoy Jungle Dance.
moment to recognize a couple special groups of students. First group is a group back in March that participated in an optional solo and ensemble music competition. It was held on a Saturday in McFarland. Every single one of our students that participated, and we had 18 total here at Turner Middle School, received one of the highest 2 ratings. So they got either a 1 or a 2, which translates to a gold and a silver medal, and that's out of 6. We had several students from 7th grade participate in this, so I'm going to have these students stand so we can give them a round of applause. You can stand when your name is read. Aiden Stack, Shane Jetson, CJ Jacobson, Miley Schrader, Grayson Larson, Madison Hendrickson. One more big round of applause for these guys. Next group I want to recognize are the students that volunteered their time and creativity to do introductions, create the artwork. Please do a little gallery walk before you leave up front here. Each of these posters represents a different song that you're going to hear tonight throughout the evening. If you did artwork or if you volunteered to do an introduction, can you stand up so we can give you a round of applause as well?
Hello, my name is Luis Cacique and I play clarinet in the 7th grade band. Our final piece is Don't Stop Believing by Journey. This is a classic song all about staying positive and believing in yourself. Please enjoy Don't Stop Believing. Thank you guys again for coming out supporting the 7th grade Turner Band. Have a wonderful evening.
Hello and welcome to the Beloit Turner 8th grade band spring concert. We're so glad you're here to celebrate with us. My name is Dion Harrell and I play the trumpet.
My name is Evan Dudley and I play the trumpet in the 8th grade band.
Before we kick things off, we want to give some big shout outs.
Thank you to our school administration for supporting our band and helping us grow as musicians.
Thank you to our parents and families. Your encouragement, patience, and support make a huge difference in helping us succeed.
Thank you to Mr. Brown for being an awesome teacher, mentor, backup whenever we need him.
And a huge thank you to our custodians for helping set up and making sure everything's ready for tonight.
Let's give them all a big round of applause. They deserve it.
Hello, my name is Andrew Valdez, and I play percussion in 8th grade band. Our next piece is Fanfare on the Theme of Imagination. This piece is bright, bold, and celebratory, showcasing the full sound of the band. Please enjoy Fanfare on the Theme of Imagination.
Hello, my name is Elon and I play the alto saxophone in the 8th grade band. Our next piece is the Blacksmith Blade. The music is inspired by the steady rhythm and strength of the blacksmith at work. Listen for the driving and powerful sound. Please enjoy Blacksmith Blade.
name is Edward Morales, and I play the tenor saxophone in the 8th grade band. Our next piece is Remember Me from the movie Coco, a heartfelt and memorable song that tells a story through music. Por favor, disfruta Remember Me.
My name is Lily, and I play clarinet in the 8th grade band. Our next piece is Ghost of the Lost Ship. This song has a spooky and mysterious feel, as if telling the story of a haunted ship at sea. Please enjoy Ghost of the Lost Ship.
evening. Before we continue, I want to take a moment to recognize a couple special groups of students. The first group is a group back in March that participated in an optional music competition called Solo and Ensemble. It was held in McFarland. Like I said, it was optional. It was held on a Saturday. All of our students from Turner that participated did not disappoint. We had 18 total. Lots of them were from the 8th grade band. All of these students received either a 1 or a 2 rating, which is the highest rating you can get out of 6. So they got either gold or silver medals. So I'm going to read all of their names and let's give them a big round of applause. If you please stand when your name is read. Alex Walker, Angel Morales, Carter Engel, Dominic Dunn, Freddie Spanton, Sonia Olmsted, Colby Russell, I told you there were a lot, Aubrey Timblin, LaKaiser Washington, Kylie Beagley, Ariana Stowers, and Ethan King. Please stand. Next group I want to recognize is a group of students who volunteered either to do introductions or do some of the artwork that you see. All of the artwork that you see up here represents different songs that you hear this evening for the concert. So anybody that did an introduction or did some artwork, could you please stand so we can give you a round of applause? Last but not least, the students don't know who's receiving this award. I'm going to be handing out the 8th grade Director's Award. We do this every year to honor one student in the 8th grade band. The award goes to an 8th grade band student who is not only an outstanding musician, but is also a great leader in the band room. They show respect to everybody, teachers, students alike. They help make the band a better place for all of us. They're involved in a lot of extra band activities. They did Sloan Ensemble, they've done jazz band, they give their best effort every day. This student is committed to band for the long haul. For all these reasons and so many more, I'm proud to present the 8th grade Band Director's Award this year to LaKaiser Washington.
Our last piece is Afterburn Relaunch. This music is fast-paced and exciting, inspired by speed and motion. Listen for the driving rhythms and strong accents. Please enjoy Afterburn Relaunch.
Thank you guys again for coming out supporting your 8th grade Turner Band. Have a wonderful evening.
Good evening and welcome to the high school band spring concert. My name is Trevor McCool and I play trumpet in concert band. We're glad to have you here with us tonight. Please take a moment and silence your phones so our performance can shine. Our first piece this evening is Fandango by Carol Britton Chambers, a composer who's written a lot of music specifically for school bands. This piece was actually commissioned by the Bradley Middle School Band in San Antonio, Texas, and it was written in memory of a longtime band director named Eugene Grumier, who spent decades building a really strong relationship. So even though this is a high energy piece, it also serves as a tribute to a teacher who has made a big impact. The title Fandango comes from a traditional Spanish dance, something that has been around for centuries, usually performed with things like guitar, hand clapping, and castanets. Again, we're happy to have you here with us tonight. Here's Fandango by Carol Britton Chambers.
Hi, my name is Amaya Washington, and I play flute in concert band. Our next song is the title song from the 2012 movie Skyfall, written by Adele for the next chapter of the James Bond 007 Evolution. Skyfall won an Oscar, a Grammy, as Critics' Choice Award, and a Golden Globe Award for Best Song from the movie. This concert band arrangement by Dave Boca stays true to the original full of drama, intrigue, and that traditional 007 sound. Please enjoy Skyfall, arranged by Jay Boca.
village to Willow Groves with Sally coming from the Yellow Bird of Willow. Please enjoy Jeremiah Sally Gardens, arranged by Michael Sweet.
the tallest person to use this microphone yet tonight, so I'm going to pull it off. Hey, thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. It's such a joy to get to share this music with you. It's been a fabulous night of music thus far. Here in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, now the concert band and the wind ensemble next. It's just such a joy to see the evolution from year to year and to watch all their progress. It's absolutely wonderful. This is one of my favorite parts right here, is that I get to recognize some outstanding individuals. They're all outstanding. But a couple individuals that have been voted on by their peers to receive awards at the end of each year. We do them on the spring concert. So I'll be handing out 2 of them right now during concert band, and the rest are wind ensemble. The first award I'm going to give out this evening is the Freshman Spirit Award. It's voted on by the entire band and given to a freshman band member who demonstrates strong leadership, is involved in many facets of the program, shows great developing musical ability, and has a positive attitude. This person dove right in this year, has faced the challenges of high school band head on. They've embraced the new and different aspects of high school band. They set the tone in their ensembles. This person sets the temperature, they're very positive. They love to laugh, they love to work hard, and they find joy in accomplishing hard things. Their absence is noted when not in the room. This person also joined our jazz ensemble this year and has contributed big time, loves to play in pep band. He has secured a spot in wind ensemble next year, regardless of the fact that he rarely has a pencil. He's still always willing to put his hand up, admit a mistake, mark it, and fix it. Receiving the majority of the votes for the Freshman Spirit Award, and very deserving of it, I'm pleased to present this year's Freshman Spirit Award to Mr. Tobias Sherland. I told Toby he had to give a speech. He's like, whoa! All right, the next award I'm going to pass out this evening is the Concert Band MVP Award. It speaks for itself. This award is given to a member of concert band who has contributed greatly to the success of this ensemble, shown a positive attitude, been a leader in their section, pushed themselves for musical excellence, and encouraged those around them. To sense a trend, this is what we value here. We value these things in this band program. There's a lot of valuable members in this band behind me. However, they have spoken. This award shows who people look to in this group. This person's continued their tradition of musical excellence year after year. They've continued to grow musically, taking on big important roles in concert band, marching band, and jazz ensemble. This person has also secured a spot in wind ensemble next year. He leads his section, who as a section have grown collectively quite a bit this year. Gained a lot of confidence. He's a great person, genuine, kind, always willing to help, always willing to share his extensive knowledge of agriculture. I'm very, very proud of him. He's doing it right, folks. Join me in congratulating this year's Concert Band MVP, as voted on by his peers, Mr. Aiden Fisher. I told Aiden he could come up and tell you the difference between all the different kinds of peppers. But then I thought maybe it might be a little too soon, since those middle school days. Anyways, that's fine. All right, we're going to continue on. We have a whole huge list of people to thank. We're going to thank them all in the wind ensemble portion of the concert. I'm going to talk as little as possible tonight because I'll be doing a whole lot of it after the wind ensemble portion when we do all the senior awards and things like that. But I am extremely grateful for all the people who make this happen up here. If you've been around the band world, you know it takes a village. And it takes so many people to help get these people where they need to go. They're great, responsible humans, but we need as much help as we can get, and we owe a lot to the people in this district, the administration, the custodians, the secretarial staff, Mrs. Brown, and just everybody around. I'm so grateful for them and to you for being here tonight. We're going to continue on with our final piece now, wherever my introduction person is. Come on, buddy.
Hi, my name is Evan Bew, and I play trumpet in concert band. Our final song in the contraband portion of the evening is Burn After Reading by Andrew David Perkins. Similar to Skyfall, this song relates to the spy profession. Before the largely digital age of today, spies have been instructed to burn secret documents in order to preserve security. From the start of the song, it feels like the band is on fire with a fuse burning, a clock ticking, sun inevitable on the horizon. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Here's Contraband's final song of the evening, Burn After Reading by Andrew David Perkins.
Thank you so much. This will be a brief transition to the wind ensemble portion of the concert, and we'll be right back. Thank you.
idea behind the painting and the piece is that music and visual art can be connected, almost like you can see music with color and shapes. In this piece, you'll hear how one main idea keeps coming back, but in different forms. That single themes change and develop throughout, sometimes sounding delicate and light, and other times building into something much more powerful. As you listen, try to imagine the colors the music might represent, how the sounds shift between calm and intensity, almost like watching a painting come to life. We hope you enjoyed Blue Green Music by Samuel Hazo.
my name is Grace Grinke, and I play the trombone and wind ensemble. Our next tune, Cajun Folk Song by Frank Telici, is based on traditional melodies from the Cajun culture of southern Louisiana. Cajun music comes from the Acadiana people, French settlers who were forced out of Canada in the 1700s and eventually made their way home in Louisiana, where they developed a unique music style full of energy and feeling. This piece is made up of two movements. Movement 1, La Bella à la Capitaine, and Movement 2, Belle. The first has a slower, more emotional feel and tells a story of a young girl who fakes her own death to avoid being seduced by a captain. The second movement is much faster and more dance-like and tells the story of a man who goes away to Texas only to receive word of his sweetheart's illness, forcing him to return to Louisiana. Finding her unconscious upon his return, he sells his horse to try to save her, to no avail. You can hear how the band shifts between those two contrasting styles while still keeping the same overall character. As you listen, you might notice how the melodies feel simple but really expressive, which is a big part of what makes this type of music, of folk music, so effective. As is the case with any multi-movement work, it is traditional to hold your applause until the conclusion of the final movement. We hope you enjoy Cajun Folk Song by Frank Telici.
thank tonight. Truly, it takes a village to coordinate this group. First, we need to thank our administration, Dr. McCarthy and Mr. Bright. Thank you for your continued support of the band program. Next, our fantastic custodial crew, especially the hardest working man in showbiz, Mr. Jeff Fallon. Thank you for setting up, tearing down, and keeping this place looking amazing all the time. Next, we'd like to thank our Band Boosters Association for all of their hard work. They do so much for the band and our wonderful people. Largest involvement coming from Christy Bickford, Heather Everson, Penny Tatnan, and Wendy Mosier. Thank you all. Next, we'd like to thank Jason and Aaron Desworte from Brody Trophy for providing these beautiful awards we've been handing out tonight. They always do a great job and provide us with beautiful and memorable experiences. We'd also like to thank Rylan and Bailey Rasmussen for their work setting lights and sound. They always do a great job with all of that. We'd like to thank the students involved with designing our posters you see on the front of the stage here. Feel free to come up and look at them between bands tonight. Next up, of course, all of you out here in the audience. Thank you for your support of these wonderful students. They've really worked hard to be here tonight, and it would not be possible without your support. Lastly, we'd like to thank Miss Brown. You've seen her on stage most of tonight. She's the mover and shaker in this program. She's the most organized, kindest, and most talented person we know. We're so thankful for you. One quick note, after this final wind ensemble piece, we'll take a break for just a minute, then we'll do some senior awards. It's up to you whether you stay or not. Well, it's been a big night of music already. We've got one final piece for you tonight. Let's get started.
Hi, my name is Bray Troxel, and I play trombone and wind ensemble. Our next tune is Highlights from Beauty and the Beast, arranged by John Moss. It's a compendium of musical selections from the animated film Beauty and the Beast, featuring the work of Alan Menken and Howard Ashman. This medley traverses a diverse musical landscape, incorporating Belle, Gaston, Be Our Guest, and the titular Beauty and the Beast. Each segment embodies a distinct musical character, the effervescent, narrative-driven momentum of Belle, the bombastic, almost ostentatious bravado of Gaston, the exuberant, speculated vitality of Be Our Guest, and the finale, the graceful, cantabile lyricism of the title theme. As the arrangement unfolds, you'll perceive a seamless, dynamic succession of contrasting styles, unified through thematic continuity and orchestration, creating a cohesive musical tapestry despite its episodic construction. We hope you enjoy highlights from Beauty and the Beast.
Thank you so, so much for being here tonight. It's such a joy to spend time with you all, to make music with you. I am looking for Christy Bickford. Where are you, Christy? Hi, Christy. I'm going to pass the mic to Christy, some basket raffle stuff during this little transition between the end of the concert and the senior awards. It'll just be a couple minutes, and the seniors and I will be right back out here. Thank you so much for being here tonight. If this is where you depart from us, thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful end of the school year. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Christy Bickford.